Hey everybody, welcome to Pepperina's World. I am recording, I guess because I'm bored out of my mind dealing with all this snow in Texas. And yeah, I've been wanting to record a video about my mom and who she is, who she was, and all that good stuff. I just don't know what to talk about because I have a million things. And there's a I want to record, but I'm scared I'll cry. But basically, I'm doing this video for my son Robert Jr. and any other kid I were to ever have, if I have any more. I wanted to do this so they would know about my mom. So let's talk. So my mother's name is Deanna Salceda. She was born September 14th, 1959. She was a single parent. She did everything by herself. She went to college at Pan American University. I believe it's in Mission, Texas. I don't know if it's in McAllen or Mission. I'm not sure. And that's down south in Texas. She was one out of 8 children. She was somewhere in the middle, I believe. I'm really not sure, like, how many kids were before her, and then she was born, and then how many after. I believe only 2 more after her. Because I think it was my mom, then my Uncle Homer, then my Aunt Sylvia, I believe. My mother was silly. With me, she was always messing with me. She would wake me up in the weirdest ways. She would start off when it was time for school. She would start off, good morning, Pamela. Wake up. Wake up. She would kiss me when I was little. And she was like, come on, mama, wake up, wake up. And then maybe 5 minutes would pass. And then all of a sudden she was pissed. And she was, Chingal, Pamela, wake up. You need to go to school. We're going to be late. And me and her would laugh about that once I got older. Because she was like, you would get on my nerves because I would start off so sweet. And then that she would keep looking at the time and she's like, I got to drop Pamela off. Then I got to go to work. So she started stressing out. And then once her level of stress was up to here, that's when she would flip out and start cussing me out in Spanish. So yeah, and I kept wanting to make this video with my mom, but of course she got worse in her health, so we never got to make it. So now I'm gonna try to make these videos talking about my mom and who she was. So let's see, along with the whole waking me up and tripping after a while. What else? Oh, also, if it wasn't the whole flipping out, she would, well, before the flipping out, she would also start off with the whole sniffing me like a dog around my ear and stuff and my hair and just wake up. And I was like, she is a weirdo, but I get it from my mama because I do the same thing to my son. Yeah. And we would make fun of her and be like, are you a dog? And then with RJ, she would mess with him and sniff him. She would do whooper whopper, something her and RJ made up where I guess she would bite his stomach or blow in his stomach or whatever. What else? I'm trying to think what else. Oh, with RJ, even when she was getting sicker, she would play games with him. Even when she lost her eyesight, and I don't want to cry, but even when she lost her eyesight, sorry, she would play. I knew this video would be hard. she would play I Spy with him, and I know it sounds crazy, like she was blind, so how was she playing that with him? But since she knew everything in her house and stuff, and then they would also, with the whole I Spy, since she knew everything in her house, that's how they played, because she knew where everything was, because she had only gone blind a few months before she passed in the beginning of 2020 in March. Um, so they would play I Spy, and then they would name stuff in the room, or they would describe an animal like a zebra or a tiger or a giraffe. If my mom said it's an animal with a long neck and all this stuff, and sometimes it'd be like a snake or whatever. It was mainly my mom that would mess up on guessing which animals, and RJ is a genius, so he would know everything, and she would be like, "Man, you're so smart, you get it all the time." Um, they would play Hangman definitely before she went blind, because I don't think they played it afterwards. But I know they played Hangman and Tic Tac Toe. RJ would read his Roblox books to her, or Legos. And of course, he would also do that so he could get some toys. I know, because Grandma would tell me. I can't think. That's why I wanted to make this video, so I don't forget, because I feel like I'm forgetting stuff. What else? Because, like, this video is spur of the moment, and I should have written stuff down. But I mainly wanted to talk about the last thing she would do with RJ in the end. Which I don't want to bust out crying really bad, because I just did my makeup. And that's why I have to do like that. But, oh, and my mom and RJ would sing together. And also, I would sing to her the song that I sang for her memorial, which is on my YouTube page, channel, whatever. It's in here. You'll scroll and see Memorial for Deanna Southern. But that song, she would make me sing it over and over and over and over and over. And I would be like, because I love the song, but when somebody forces you, and so, it wasn't even so much forcing, but it was, can you sing it again, because I love the way you sing. And since she was sick, and that's my mom, and I love her with all my heart, I'd be like, okay, let me sing it again. So I'd sing it again, and my husband would be like asleep and would wake up to music blasting. Luckily, he was downstairs, and we're upstairs singing. But when I sing, the way I sing in that video is not the way I sing when I'm actually singing. Like, I sing, I don't need a mic, none of that. Like, in the video for my mom, I sang it in the car because Robert and RJ were making too much noise in the house, and I went to the car, and I figured I would start crying, whatever, so I was singing that in the car, and I was trying my best not to scream inside my phone. So, yeah. So, I would sing her that song a million times. And I know when she was in the hospital, I sang her that song whispering. And I also played it, the video I had made for her that was the tribute. I didn't tell her it was the tribute because I didn't want her to be in that mind frame like, I'm gonna die or whatever. But I played it, and she was happy that I sang, that she got to hear me sing. But she was like, that's not the way you normally sing it. But she was like, it was beautiful. And I was like, I'm glad you liked it, because if anything happens, that's what I'm going to use. Which I ended up telling her later, if anything happens, that's what I made. And she was like, that she liked it. But she really wanted me to sing it in person. And I was like, No, I'm a very emotional person. So for me to have to sing that in front of people would kill me because I would start feeling pain in my throat that I want to cry, and yeah, it's just not gonna work out. So yeah, I miss my mom every day. I dream of her 2 nights ago, and I thought it was real because it was what I remember visiting her in the hospital and um, her looking like she was getting better in the end, which I'm not gonna lie, I thought obviously sometimes when people are sick, they get this glow and this burst of energy where they feel good before they pass, and that's what happened because she got that glow and I was like, you look pretty, like did they put makeup on you or something? And she was like, no. And she was super happy, which she wasn't able to verbally talk to me. I had to read her lips, and that is what hurt a lot because I wasn't able to hear my mom speak to me in the end. So when I dream her, she doesn't talk to me most of the time in my dreams, which sucks. Probably because I know that's the way it was in the end. So that's the way I dream her. But anyway, in the dream, she was looking healthier. Her hair was dyed the way she used to do when she was healthier. Um, Jesus, I knew I couldn't do this. But her hair was dyed in the dream, and she was saying that she was feeling better. But then all of a sudden, she said she wasn't feeling better, and she showed me some bed sores and stuff. And when I woke up, I was mad because I was like, they're not taking care of her, and she's getting bed sores. And then I'm like, wait a minute, she just passed in October. You're tripping. It was a dream. You need to calm down, because I started getting mad like it really happened. And yeah, I just wish that's not the perception I have, and I wish my dreams could be normal, I guess, when I could think of her when she was healthy and happy and playing with us, talking to us and all that. But yeah, I think I've gone over my time, and I think I totally got off topic. So maybe this will not be a whole memory situation. Maybe I just need this to vent and release some stuff. I don't know. I will try again and see what happens. Because I feel like I'm going to cry some more. And that's not good. I'm trying my best not to cry. But thank you guys for watching this. If you're watching this, it's really not made for everybody. It's mainly made for me and my son and any future kids if we ever have any more. But that is all. I will go because it's already 13 minutes. I don't even know if this will post. So see you guys later. Bye.